For thousands of years, people have whispered the name Atlantis, a city of unimaginable beauty and advanced technology, said to have vanished beneath the sea. But was it real, or just a legend? Today, we dive deep into the mystery that has haunted historians, scientists, and dreamers for centuries. The story of Atlantis first appeared over 2,000 years ago in the writings of the Greek philosopher Plato. He described it as a powerful and advanced civilization located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis, he said, was blessed with wealth, art, and science far beyond its time. But in a single day and night of misfortune, it sank into the sea and disappeared forever. Some believe Plato's story was inspired by a real place, maybe the ancient island of Santorini, destroyed by a massive volcanic eruption around 1600 BCE. Others think Atlantis was never a real city at all, but a warning. A story meant to teach humanity about greed, pride, and the fall of great nations. In the last century, explorers have searched across the globe, from the coasts of Spain to the Caribbean to Antarctica, all claiming they've found signs of Atlantis. But no solid evidence has ever been discovered. Could the truth still be hidden beneath the waves? Or did Atlantis exist only in the human imagination? Scientists today say that sudden floods, earthquakes, and tsunamis could easily erase an entire civilization. In fact, some underwater structures off the coast of Japan and Cuba still puzzle researchers to this day. Maybe, just maybe, there was a real Atlantis, now buried deep beneath the ocean floor. Whether real or mythical, Atlantis remains one of history's greatest mysteries, a story that reminds us how fragile civilization can be and how easily it can vanish. What do you believe? Could Atlantis have really existed? Or was it just a reflection of our dreams for a perfect world? Tell us your thoughts in the... Imagine a meeting that divided an entire continent, and not one African was invited. This is the shocking story of the Berlin Conference. In 1884, in the heart of Europe, powerful men gathered around a grand table in Berlin. Their mission? Not peace, but partition. In just a few months, they would divide an entire continent, Africa, without a single African in the room. By the late 19th century, Europe's industrial powers were hungry for new resources and markets. Africa, rich in gold, ivory, and rubber, became their next target. But as European nations rushed to claim land, conflicts grew, and something had to be done. In November 1884, representatives from 14 European nations gathered in Berlin. The host, Otto von Bismarck, opened the conference in his official residence. Their goal, to regulate colonization and prevent war among themselves. The Berlin Conference established rules for taking African land. First, a nation could claim a region only if it had real control, known as the rule of effective occupation. Second, free trade was declared along the Congo and Niger rivers. And third, all nations were to help end the slave trade, though few truly did. After Berlin, the scramble began. Within just 20 years, nearly 90% of Africa was under European control. Borders were drawn with rulers, ignoring languages, cultures, and kingdoms. The continent's fate was sealed without its voice. The Berlin Conference reshaped Africa forever. It led to decades of exploitation, cultural loss, and resistance. Even today, many of Africa's political borders and conflicts trace back to that room in Berlin. A continent divided, yet never defeated. The Berlin Conference may have divided Africa, but it could never destroy its spirit. Today, Africa stands as a symbol of resilience, a continent united by its history and strengthened by its future. In the middle of the cold and unforgiving waters of San Francisco Bay stands a fortress of fear, Alcatraz, the island prison once believed to be escape-proof. But in 1962, 3 men vanished from it without a trace. and to this day, no one knows for sure if they lived or died. Alcatraz, known as the Rock. Built on a lonely island, it was designed to hold the most dangerous prisoners in America. Surrounded by icy, shark-infested waters and guarded by high walls, many believed it was impossible to escape. But in 1960, a group of clever inmates arrived, Frank Morris, and the brothers John and Clarence Anglin. All three were seasoned criminals with a reputation for escaping. Inside those cold concrete walls, they began planning the impossible. Using homemade tools, a spoon, a drill made from a vacuum cleaner motor, and even raincoats, they created a tunnel through the wall behind their cells. Every night, they chipped away bit by bit, hiding the hole with a fake air vent cover. On a foggy night, June 11, 1962, the plan was set in motion. The men crawled through the holes, climbed the prison's pipes, and reached the roof. From there, they slipped down to the shoreline and vanished into the darkness. By morning, guards found the dummy heads still lying on the beds. When they lifted them, they realized the horrifying truth: the prisoners were gone. The greatest manhunt in U.S. history had just begun. Boats, helicopters, and search teams scoured the bay. Only a few pieces of the homemade raft and a paddle were found. Some believed the men drowned in the freezing current, but no bodies were ever recovered. For decades, the question haunted investigators: did they make it? The FBI officially closed the case in 1979, declaring the men dead. But later evidence, including photographs and letters, suggests they might have lived, hiding somewhere in South America. The 1962 escape from Alcatraz remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. 3 men, a prison in the sea, and a question that still echoes across time. Did they escape to freedom, or did the sea claim them forever?